everybody. Thought I'd do another vinyl update, show some of the new finds. Found some pretty interesting stuff, so I'm going to start off with a couple records here. Some of these, well, these first few I already had them, but I just found really nice copies of them for a really good price. In some cases, a much better copy than the copy I had. So I'll start with Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. This copy is much better than my old one. It's in excellent condition. So I'm happy to actually be able to listen to this record without all the pops and scratches and whatnot. So definitely a cool score. It's one of those $2 records. So next we've got a nice 50-cent record, Ministry, Every Day's Halloween single. I already had this one too, but I figured for 50 cents I wasn't going to pass it up. It's a classic industrial. And we got another cool one. It's an Emerson, Lake and Palmer Trilogy. I already had this one as well, but this is just such a nice copy and it was only $2, so I didn't want to pass it up. One that I already had, but again, really nice copy. Yes, Relayer. Always love the artwork for this one, especially. The nice Roger Dean artwork, and then the gatefold. Great record. Alright, and here's the last of the ones that I already had. Virgil Fox, Heavy Organ. Virgil Fox playing Bach live in San Francisco, and yeah, it was a live concert with the Pablo Light Show. Yeah, so all those cool psychedelic lights. And back. This is a good one. I could do without his talking in between the tracks, and at some points I'd rather not hear the audience, but still a good record. Alright, now we're into some of the new stuff. So I checked out a band I'd never heard before, but they're 50-cent records, so Chase. It's Enya, I believe it's pronounced. And this is it's a bunch of jazz guys. There's 4 trumpet players in the band. Pretty interesting stuff. It's not bad. It gets a little commercial at times, but I mean it's a mix of jazz, rock, kind of funk, R&B, but it's all kind of mixed into its own thing. And I got 2 records from the band, and I find that they both have their moments. There's like a few tracks on each one that's really excellent. So there's that one, and then the second one, Chase Pure Music. This one's a lot more instrumental. So yeah, it's but the first song on this, called Weird Song Number 1, is really cool. I really enjoyed that one. So yeah, some not bad stuff. Definitely worth $1 for the pair of them. Alright, next we've got the Best of the Rock Machine Turns You On collection. This is really cool. There's some great bands on here. We got Moby Grape, Spirit, United States of America, The Peanut Butter Conspiracy, Leonard Cohen, Blood, Sweat and Tears, Electric Flag, Tim Rose, Laura Nero, Mike Bloomfield and Al Cooper, The Byrds, Grace Slick and the Great Society, so before Jefferson Airplane, Big Brother and the Holding Company, of course Janis Joplin, Taj Mahal, The Flock, and It's a Beautiful Day. So there's definitely some cool stuff on this. And it's in really excellent shape. That was a good find, and that's 50 cents, and it's a double record, so couldn't complain about that. Next we got, it's a compilation from Alligator Records, which is a blues label. Yeah, some cool stuff on here. Let's see, they got Johnny Winter, Hound Dog Taylor, Sun Seals, Albert Collins, Buddy Guy. So yeah, some good blues and blues rock stuff on this. Yeah, very cool record. 50 cents. Next we've got Frank Marino with Mahogany Rush Live. This is pretty cool. I've only listened to the first song on this one. I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing yet, but definitely some cool guitar playing on this. Looking forward to listening to the rest. It's a little beat up, but so far it doesn't skip. So, and actually it sounds pretty clean. I was surprised. Next, to go with the S, John Anderson Animation. I haven't had a chance to really listen to this one yet either. I know it's a little more 80s, but I figured I'd pick it up just because it's John Anderson, and you know, I really like his work with Yes. So he's done some interesting stuff also with Vangelis, but yeah, I figured I'd pick that one up. 50-cent record, and it's in fantastic condition. Next one I got, I found a Bob Dylan record, Blood on the Tracks. Yeah, back cover. Unfortunately, this one's kind of beat up, but it wasn't expensive. It actually plays worse than I expected it to, so it's unfortunate, but oh well, we'll see. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet. I've only had a chance to throw on the first couple tracks, so maybe the rest of it sounds better. Alright, got this one. I just picked this up because it was another one that was dirt cheap. I think it was like 50 cents or $1. Billie Holiday, but it's all the original recordings. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Cool artwork. And cool write-up on the back. Yeah, and this is in... The big thing with this is the condition. The record is in mint condition. And what do we got next? This was one I picked up. It's basically stories but they're being read by Vincent Price. So Goblins at the Bathhouse and Commander Chest. So I thought these are pretty interesting. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, so we'll see. It's in really good condition though. Next we got some Claude Debussy images. Yeah, and this is just solo piano versions of it, of the Debussy. That's really good on Nosuch Records. I'm starting to notice a lot of cool classical and other things on that label, so that's one I'm going to watch out for. This I had to get just because I love this silver. It's great. Vivaldi, not necessarily my favorite, but this would just looked way too cool, and it's just in mint condition. If you guys could even see that, it may just be all glare. Next we've got kind of jazz one, the Tatum Solo Masterpieces on Pablo. Very cool. Yeah, we've got Art Tatum just playing on his own, just cranking out some great, a wide variety of music and just doing it in his own style, and it's really good performances. Now we're getting into the really cool stuff. So this is the new one. I just got this. Epsilon and Malaysian Pale by Edgar Froese from Tangerine Dream. And this is awesome. I love this. And the artwork, I believe it's his wife, is the photographer. Yeah, fantastic album. And next, I got some prog that I actually really didn't know too much about, which is surprising because I really know my British prog. For some reason, I'd never really heard of these guys. Greenslade. Bedside Manners are extra. And this is just in fantastic condition. Nice. Roger Dean artwork. You can see his signature cat there that he threw onto, I believe it's on a Uriah Heep album as well. Yeah. So this is really good and in like pretty much mint condition. Plays beautiful. And then today's purchases got some modern music, modern classical, I guess you could call it. This is Vukarachlev. I don't know how to pronounce his name. This is really good. Solo piano work. Archie Pal 4 is the name of the piece. Very good. I've only listened to side 1, but very good. Piano stuff. Really powerful stuff. And next we've got a couple of old electronic music. This is the Nosuch, as I said, that label. Their guide to electronic music. And this looks like it's more of a educational record, where it's showing the different sounds that are used in electronic music from the old style 60s synthesizers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to this. It's got a big booklet, it's double record. Just interested in checking it out. And then I'd say my buy of the day here, and one of the coolest albums I've found in a long time. Karl-Heinz Stockhausen. Yeah. This is great stuff from the early days of electronic music, and just cool, fantastic stuff. And mint condition, so beautiful. Yeah. And for $1.50, so can't go wrong. So that's all the new stuff, and I'll talk to everybody later. See you later.